now let's have our next contestant here, Ken Carpenter.
All right, Ralph, this is Paul Riordan, I guess it is.
If you tell me he's from St. Paul, it's all up. Paul, what is your name, sir?
Paul Riordan.
Oh, that's... where are you from, sir?
Norwalk, Connecticut.
Uh-huh. And, have you been around Hollywood long?
About 3 years.
And how long have you been an undertaker? That voice, I mean, it sounds like on one of the programs, but it isn't, I know. What is your occupation, sir?
Commercial artist.
Uh-huh. Well, you're here alone tonight, Mr. Riordan?
No, my wife's out in the audience.
Oh, I see. Way over. Oh, that seat's filled up already. You have to, once we send the contestants up on stage, they really fill them up. It's all right, I guess. What's the little girl's name?
Florence.
Oh, that's nice. Always enjoyed the name Florence in the city. Now, here's a question. Miss, we'll have a consequence. Paul Riordan, pronounce the following word. C-H-O.
Co.
P-H-O.
Po.
U-S-E.
Use.
Yes. Now, what does the whole thing spell? What does that spell? Pronounce it now, all three words together. Pronounce the following word. You said C-H-O.
Po.
Copo what?
Use.
Copo use. Copo use. No, you were close. Actually, it's Chop House. But you were... That's a ticklish one, isn't it?
Right.
Mr. Riordan? All right, you haven't told the truth, so you must pay the consequences, Paul Riordan. Now, we're going to have Ken Carpenter here read a paragraph with the word shot in it several times. Now, if you can guess how many times the word shot appears, you get an extra $5. Now, run off stage into our soundproof room until we tell the audience how many times the word shot appears. Will you do that, Mr. Riordan? Just go right ahead, and then Ken, you see, will come out with this paragraph that he's going to read, and it has the word shot in it many, many times, you see. And if you can guess how many times he says it, why, we'll give you an extra $5. Is he gone? He can't hear. All right, the door is closed. Now, when Mr. Riordan comes back, he will tell us how many times he thinks Ken Carpenter read the word shot. Now, that's simple enough. He will guess right or wrong, and we'll pay him off and send him back to his seat in the audience. We'll give the impression that he's through, but actually, that is when his consequence really begins, because seated next to him, you see, we won't send him back to his audience because I've already planted up the fact that there's somebody seated by Mrs. Riordan, so don't you tell him, you see. We'll send him down to one of these seats right down here. And seated next to him, down in the audience and dressed as a woman, will be a man who will pretend Mr. Riordan was annoying her, him, it, you see. But wait till you hear this. And that man, dressed as a lady, will be none other than the head man of comedy himself, and here he is, completely bedecked in all the finery of a spinster, Bob Hope. Hey! Well,
I've changed my mind.
No! The high heels, the guy walking all over. Roberto! Oh.
Believe me, it's not worth it. Hello, everybody. Hello, Ralph. Is my slip showing?
Yeah. Bob, your slip isn't showing, but everything else is.
Let's not start with the blackout, huh?
I must admit, you look pretty good.
I know. One woman stopped me outside and wanted to know where I got my bustle.
Did you tell her?
Of course not. That's not a bustle. That's me. Well, I hope no one from Paramount sees me. I may wind up as Bing Crosby's leading lady. That's pretty dangerous at his age, you know.
Bob, you really look great.
Please, no propositions.
No.
If you don't. I could get killed doing this. I was drunk when I took this part. I want you to know that.
Are you all set to go to... Are you all set to go to work on Paul Riordan?
Never mind all the briefing. Let me go right into combat. Where's the ball?
No, take it easy, Bob. You see, Paul Riordan is backstage now, thinking that all he has to do is count the number of times Ken Carpenter... Are you losing something?
Yes,
He thinks all he has to do is count the number of times Ken Carpenter says shot. Instead, you're going to go to work on it.
I see. Well, bring him out. Bring him out. I'll throw my arms around him. I've always wanted to know how the other half lives. Where is that man?
No.
No, I may get to like this. That's what scares me.
You have gone... All right,
You know, I don't know why you had Connie Haines on. I could have handled her part, too. Well.
You sit in the audience, please,
right,
in one of those 2 empty seats that are going to be vacated right down there. You 2 folks want to get up and walk out right now. And when Mr. Reardon gets back, he'll guess the times that Ken Carpenter says shot. Then we'll pay him off and have him take his seat in the audience next to you. And then I'll say
And
now.
I'll be sweating it out down there. I know what you mean.
I'll say now who's next to take.
Believe me, with this outfit, I'm sweating it out, too.
Bob, this is
Not worth it, girls. I just found it out.
Look, this is.
I don't know what you're out for, but it's not worth it. Believe me.
This will be your cue to go to work. When I say now who's next to take it on the chin, I hope.
Yeah.
Now, when I say hope 3 times, that's your cue. That'll be easy to remember. See, that's when you, dressed as a lady, go to work on Mr. Reardon.
You mean, listen, Ralph,
Yes.
you mean I hug him and squeeze him
Yes.
and kiss him the way Hetty Lamar does
Yes,
to me?
that's
I keep
right.
saying, huh?
Yes, that's it.
I'll just grab him like this.
Yeah, not me.
Strong, beautiful,
No,
Don't he? Kiss me. So you need a shave, you know.
Now, please, now listen, Bob, you jump up and pretend that Mr. Reardon has annoyed you. Make a scene. From here we take it. Gong.
Yeah.
Go sit in one of those 2 empty seats on the aisle.
I'll probably need both of them the way I'm dressed.
in the 3rd row.
Girdle.
Now bring Mr. Reardon back, and you folks, now look, you folks are around Bob Hope there. When Mr. Reardon sits down next to Bob, dressed as a lady, don't stare at Hope, you see, dressed up like this. Don't give the gag away at all. You just
And
keep
if you ever get out of the studio, don't tell anybody.
All right, Bob.
Don't ever let Crosby hear about this, will you? Wait. Could you wait a minute, Ralph?
Yeah.
I want to go out and join the YWCA. I'll be right back.
Now, Bob, you stay right there, see? You better throw that.
Where can I go with these heels on? Are you kidding?
All right, now, better throw the paper away so it doesn't look like you've been reading the newspaper when you came in. And, Bob, please, no ad-libs down there, or you...
Picture, Princess and the Pirates.
Bob, no cracks, you see. Please, here, put the veil down a little bit. And don't you people look at Hope there. All right, now bring Mr. Reardon. Sign off. Sit down. Now, from now on out, straight face. All right, bring Mr. Reardon back in, please. Hope looks like a woman wrestler that got stood up. All right, Mr. Reardon, he's probably gone home by now after all this. Come along, Mr. Reardon, and we'll have Ken Carpenter read this. Oh, here he is. We've gone on with a couple of consequences, Mr. Reardon, and I'm sorry we touched that. All right, are you all ready to count the number of times that Ken Carpenter says shot in this thing he's going to... Have you met Ken Carpenter?
Oh,
Paul Reardon.
Yeah,
Ken
let's see.
Yes, we've heard him many times. All right, now, Ken, here it is. You're supposed to... be one of America's greatest announcers. Sink your teeth into this, fella. This is really a
Teeth left when I get through with it. All right, here we go, Mr. Reardon. You ready?
Listen, Mr. Reardon.
Okay.
Come right up here, see?
While shot was supposed to have shot not, that shot that shot, which was supposed to have shot not, really had not shot not. We think that not was shot by shot, but maybe not has shot had not shot the shot that shot not.
How you doing, Mr. Reardon?
Not might have shot a shot at shot. If the shot that shot not had been shot by not and not shot. Shot would have been shot by shot and not shot by shot. And it's rot that shot not, even if not was shot and shot was not. If what shot was not, then what shot not.
There, now. I'll buy anything now, Ken, that you sell. Now, Mr. Reardon, how many times did Ken Carpenter say the word shot?
13.
Well, now, I want to tell you, this is an amazing thing. Were you speaking of the man's name shot or the verb shot?
Man's name shot.
Well, you were quite right, sir. It was 13 times. Here's your $5 extra, $2 consequence money. And that's really terrific. Will you give him the money, please? And, Ken, I think the least you can do after that is to, like you do all the contestants, just show Mr. Reardon to his seat in the audience and give him a big hand. That was the greatest thing we've